promised you guys another video using the air fryer, and today I have a collection of dinner recipes that you can prepare in your air fryer. If you missed my first video on what you can make for breakfast foods in your air fryer, I'm gonna leave that up above, just click on the I, or down below in the description box. Today I'm gonna show you how to make keto corn dogs and wings in your air fryer. So if you wanna see these recipes, then keep watching. One of the classic things to make in an air fryer are chicken wings. They come out super crispy on the outside and really moist on the inside. This recipe for chicken wings is fairly simple to make. It's just a few simple ingredients of garlic, chili powder, garlic powder, and salt and pepper, and a little bit of olive oil to use as our vessel. We're gonna combine that all together and then pop them in the air fryer. So here I have some garlic. This is 6 cloves of garlic that I have zested up with a microplane, but you can use a garlic press if you have that too. And then we're also using a mixture of garlic powder, chili powder, and some salt and pepper for seasoning. To start, we're gonna put in our 20 wings into a plastic Ziploc bag, and then I'm gonna add 1 or 2 tablespoons of olive oil, or just a generous splash, my garlic, and then my seasoning, and then just rub it all together. Once you have your chicken prepped, we're gonna put it in our air fryer basket. And there's no need to spray the basket because we already added olive oil to the recipe here. But we're gonna cook these wings at about 380 degrees, and we're gonna toss them every 5 minutes, opening up the basket, give it a good toss so that everything gets nice and crispy on the sides. Are ready, just take them out and put them on a cooling tray. It's okay to use frozen wings in this recipe as well too. You just want to start with a lower cooking temperature, probably around 350 or 330 or so on your air fryer, just enough to get them to thaw out and defrost, and then crank up that heat and continue frying them. I'm going to show you how to make in the air fryer is the corn dog. And I've made this recipe before on my channel. I'll leave the link up here so you can click on it and watch it. It's basically the same thing except for you're frying it in a skillet instead of in the air fryer. And the benefits of using the air fryer is the fact that you don't have to use as much oil. Remember, I recommend avocado oil because it doesn't turn as rancid and oxidize as fast as a lot of the vegetable oils. Plus, it can be heated up to a higher temperature compared to olive oil and butter. I like using the air fryer for making these corn dogs just because the cleanup is such a breeze. You can just put everything in the basket. The basket is dishwasher safe. You don't have to clean up your skillet or any of the grease spray that comes from your pan. To start with this recipe, you're gonna have to make up some fathead dough. And I'll leave the link up above here to my recipe to fathead dough. It's one that I got from Keto Copy from Instagram, but I show you how to make it in this video. I've mentioned this many times, but I like making my fathead dough in bulk and freezing it. It stays good in the freezer for about 3 months. So whenever I get a hankering for a corn dog, I can make these pretty quickly. So let's get started. dough. So I have my dough ball here and I'm just gonna flatten it out just to help it get started. But I'm actually gonna roll it out with a rolling pin and a piece of parchment paper on top. So I put my parchment paper down and then I'm just gonna roll it out to about 1/4 of an inch thickness to 1/8 of an inch thickness. All right, now let's get started cooking our corn dogs in the air fryer. So to start, I'm gonna use my saute pan. You could also use your fry basket if you want to. I just like the flat level of the saute pan, it works better. And then I'm also going to be putting down a sheet of parchment paper. This is just so that the corn dogs don't stick to the pan and just so, or the basket, and so that the cheese too, as it cooks, it won't melt down and stick as well too. So I recommend just cutting out a square of parchment paper and trying that. You're gonna cook these corn dogs at 360 degrees for about 10 minutes. You want at least 5 minutes on each side. So about halfway through, you're gonna open it up and flip the dog over. Make sure you use tongs because the stick can be really, really hot. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you found this video helpful. I'm gonna be coming out with another video on how to make chicken strips in your air fryer, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that video. Bye, guys.